first time we met, we invited his roommates over to play games, and Josh came late, and he walked in. He knew a couple of my roommates from his mission, and I was like, wow, this guy is so attractive. It's like he's way out of my league, but we just played games, and he was super friendly and nice, and I hoped that we would hang out again.
My first impression ever of Jaylee was we were at her apartment because my roommates told me that they were over there hanging out with some girls, and I went over there specifically looking for a hot girl because I wasn't dating anyone. And the first thing I thought, I was like, Jaylee is definitely one of the most attractive people I've ever saw. And what I loved was how quiet and how like kind she was to everyone, and that always stuck with me, and so I knew that I wanted to ask her out. Leading up to the first date with Jaylee was actually pretty funny, and I don't know if I've ever told Jaylee this, so this is actually an awesome time to say this. But essentially we'd been hanging out for a while, and mostly we'd just hung out as a group. And so basically I had been reaching out to everyone like individually in their group because I wanted you guys to know that I was like your friend individually. And so I reached out to Jaylee, and I basically was like trying to set up plans to hang out with like the full group. But I like read the text back, and I was like, oh, that sounded kind of like I was meaning just Jaylee. And I was like, that's fine. And then Jaylee responded and was like, yeah, I'd love to go out, which was kind of funny because I didn't even like realize I was asking her out. But then I was like, actually, that's perfect because I was gonna do that anyway.
We went and got ice cream, and
just kind of walked around and talked.
Yeah. It was really fun, really simple, but definitely knew he was someone I wanted to keep spending time with. It was our second date, and it was a romantic date. It was really cute, but I was really surprised when he kissed me. I was not expecting it at all, and then I think after you kissed me, I was like, just so you know, I haven't kissed anyone since I was like 16.
Yeah.
I was like freaking out.
In my mind, I was like, I'm definitely not going to kiss Jaylee tonight because I think it was our second date. And I was like, that's like forward, and I knew that you were like pretty reserved, and so I didn't like want to scare you. And so we went and like roasted marshmallows, and we were at the fire, and I just loved like how like we were just kind of sitting there like enjoying each other's presence in silence, and I just like got that like, you know, the butterfly feeling, and I was like, oh, it's like I think I need to do it. And so yeah, I just like turned to her and kissed her. It was pretty good. It was pretty chill. If I had to describe our dating and courtship in one word, I would say humbling. And the reason why is just because I feel like I learned more being with you in the last, I don't know, like 10 months than anyone else that I've ever been around. So it's just very humbling to learn.
If I had to describe our dating relationship in one word, I thought of the word conscientious, just because I feel like we've been really careful and thoughtful about what we've wanted, and it hasn't felt like immature like other relationships or just like a spark that doesn't last, but I feel like we both know that we really want to be with each other.
Yeah, I like that.
Some of my favorite things about Josh are how passionate he is about everything that he does. He always has goals that he's working on and wants to make himself better and wants to make the world a better place and help the people he's around. And I love how clean and organized he is. I love that he can always make me laugh, and I love how much he cares for his family and supports the people he's around, and what a good leader he is.
I love Jaylee for a lot of reasons, but I think one of the biggest reasons are just the way that she makes others around her feel important. She's so kind to them and just so gentle, and they're things that I want to be better at. There's just like a beauty to her soul that I think everyone sees, and I love that about her. What I'm most excited for on a material level is to be clean and have a clean house and organized. Also, I have some nicer stuff than being in the colony. But on a more deep level, I'm just excited to go through hard things and set goals together and work on them together. I just think, I don't know, that's like not something that you go through with anyone until you get married. So I'm just excited for that.
I'm excited for the same, to have hard things happen, but to overcome them together and to decide who we want to be and to achieve that together. And I'm excited for the adventures we're going to go on, our traveling plans, and for our cute little family that we're going to have one day.